So what's actually happened with the coach is that it's been able to take what we have, and what we've really gone back to what they call mastery. You know, we've gone all the way back to the beginning. Reviewed the whole vision. We've only just developed a vision that is now hopefully owned, you know, by the whole management team. And the reason we believe it will be owned is because they developed it together. And the relationship between them and myself is growing, and the understanding about our roles are different and our accountabilities are different, and the growing of my general managers and my management team is astronomical just in a few weeks.
Having a plan is really important. I find it personally difficult with 90 days trying to keep to the 90-day plan, but I think that as I go on, it's going to become more and more important.
I think lack of time was one of the big ones, and I was also exhausted. I was just so over the business. I didn't really have any passion for it anymore. I really felt it was a chore and a burden, and I'd lost the joy of it. And being able to take some time out and actually work on the business was the stuff I really enjoyed doing, but I wasn't doing that because I was sort of stuck in there every day. So being able to take a step back, work more on the fundamentals of change and, you know, what I wanted to do with it meant that I had a reignition of passion and drive. And every time we had a result happen, it was like so exciting because we could create it, that it was inspiring for us to keep doing it. And sort of the more you work on it, the bigger the changes are and the more of a joy it becomes. And going to work was less pain and just great.
So yeah, so obviously very rewarding.
Very rewarding, yeah.
From the beginning, when I first started Action Coach, one of the things that really hit me was around turning my business or a job into a business, and I think that was one of the really profound sort of things that hit me like a truck, really. And I looked at it and went, wow, you know, this just makes so much sense, and the concepts behind, you know, the steps to, you know, going from mastery right through to results. I could really see that, and I can see those steps working, and I can see what the different steps meant. So those sorts of things, when I first started coaching, I felt, well, hey, this looks like a really good system. And then once you start doing it, you start implementing, for example, mastery in your business, it can really make a significant impact in, you know, how your business operates.
I want to be in a situation where where I've got a business that's running itself, that I can still be a part of while I'm enjoying it, but that I can step out of if I'm not.
I'm not quite sure. I suppose we will come out of our first 90-day plan, and I think that our second 90-day plan will certainly be a lot more grown up than our first and have a lot more content. And I think we're just looking forward to growing the business with what we've learned and continuing on a completely different. It really is a life change. Yeah, it is. It just makes you think in such a different way, and you wonder. I think the only downside is you wonder why you've wasted so much time to date. But you can turn that around to a positive. It's not going to happen again.
Important for just getting a plan. Just getting a plan that you want to achieve in a certain period of time and trying to stick to it. And if you can get that plan and you can stick to it, you're going to see, you know, great results.
We put a lot of systems in place, and we had a lot of operating systems that were standalone rather than them being developed and brought together, and Sam has really helped us not only in putting us in touch with key people to help us to unite those systems, but certainly helped me to plan my succession and the exit strategy, because I basically want to be out of Samways at Christmas 2010.
We set our goals for the first time in 5 years of the business, or in 4 years back then. So we didn't really have any goals or sort of direction we were going. So we actually sat down as a team and said, this is what we want to do and want to achieve.